Good afternoon. For today's Excel video tip, we're doing a follow-up to the round function video. If you've not watched the round function video, I would recommend that you do that at this time. What I'd like to illustrate now is some other rounding functions that are built within Excel, namely the round up and round down functions. This will allow us to force Excel to go away from standard rounding functions and either force a round up or force a round down. So to show this, we've got our same spreadsheet that we've used for the round function video. I've got 17 stores that I'm distributing 100 cases to. And if I just did the straight math, it wants to send 5.88 cases to each store. So I've used the round function, as you can see, just to use normal rounding. And since this is 5.88, it rounds that up to a 6. Let's say I wanted to protect my inventory there and I wanted to force that to round down. So what I would do is I would do equals round down, all one word, round down, open my parentheses, and you'll see it's asking me for the number that I want to round. And again, that's G6. That's what's in the cell G6 is what it's going to round. And then a comma, and it's asking me for number of digits. And this is the same as the round function. So this would be how many decimals that you would want to have at the end. And so for this, I just want to have 0. I just want to round it to the nearest whole number and then close my parentheses. And what this is going to do is it's going to force it down to the next whole number. And so this is a 5.88. It should now, a round down should take it down to a 5, which it does. So what that round down function does is it forces it to round always down and never up. So even if you were at a 5.99999, with the round down function, it would take it down to a 5. Now on the flip side of that is the round up function. Now I'm changing it now to 110 cases to be distributed because that gives us a 6.47. And you'll notice that the normal rounding functions would round that to a 6. Since it's below 0.5, it does the normal rounding and puts it down to a 6. Well, let's say that in my case here, I always wanted to, if there's a need for at least part of a case, I want to send them the full case. So in that case, I may want to use the round up function. So in that case, I'm going to do equals round up, all one word, open my parentheses. And again, what number do I want to round? So that's G6, and then a comma, and then how many digits? Same as before. I'm going to do 0. And what this is going to do is it's going to force it to round up. So this should return us a 7 in the results, which it does. So the round up would take it up to 7, and the round down would take it down to a 6. And even if this were 6.1, it would still round up to a 7. It always forces that round up. These are just a couple of different options that you have for rounding functions within Excel. Depending on the business need that you have, both of them can be used at different times. They're just good to have in your arsenal of Excel functions that you have. And that's today's Excel tip. Have a great day.